Hey there, chat. How you doing? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Ruin, and I run the place. Did you miss me? I'll bet you missed me. Welcome back to Shadows over Loathing. Oh man, I hope you are so happy to get back into this, because I am so happy to get back into this. Alright, so when we left off, we had gotten ourselves a number of different things. We had just gone through the traveling salesman side quest here, and there's not too much else that we can do here. I think we got in here and we got we got ourselves the XP from that. I think we fished in everything we can fish. Oh wait, can we go back in here? Only Miss Brewster is allowed in the kitchen. Okay. Tulips, and we can't steal anything from her plants or anything. So, we need to go around the city some more. So it's interesting, west of Loathing, the whole dealio. Okay. In West of Loathing, the area was like towns and towns and towns. And in this one, it's not towns and towns and towns, it's single houses inside of a full-size city. So very interesting. So we have a couple things to do. Snackle Mills is where we need to go in order to complete the quest, or we can go to Dirch's house or the Fridge Factory, because we haven't done either one of those. I forget what the deal is with this one. Let's see. A couple of unruly young hooligans are standing on the street corner ahead of you. They're dressed in white chef's outfits. One is practicing baseball bat swings with a large baguette, while the other coughs inside a large cloud of white flour. When they see you, they grin and move to block your path. Where do you think you're going, creep? This street is doughboy turf. Let me fight him. Alright. Let's see. Stan Jammin, the dough baby, intends to heal Rin for 5. Intends to heal Gobi for 5. Intends to bonk Gabby, reducing all of her stats by 5. Wow. To conjure up a storm of flour that will deal 7 physical damage to you and all your allies. Wow! Boy, these guys are tough. Okay. Now we can start healing. Oh! That surprised me. We don't use any more items. We have used too many. Burn. Yay, I get the XP. Only 5, whoa. Freshly baked roll, a clammy dough glob, a chef's hat, and 12 meat. Captain Dirch. This rock is steaming. Why do all the rocks in the yard have creepy glyphs painted on them? Weird. This rock is a date, 11/10/1982. Or, no, 82, it's probably 1882, I guess. Yellow gabbards. I have all the berries. You have a real firecracker, alright. What was it? Let's see. I'm the milkman. I got your milk. I ain't drinking that fat water. Get lost. Selling these fine leather jackets. The Municipal Census Bureau. Nobody here but me and these 4 urns. Urns? 5 urns. Go away. You've won a sweepstakes. Alright. Bummer. Alright. So we can go back to Plunkett Street and we can read what happened that day. So let's do that. Oh, Gabby has a memory of it. There was an accident a couple of weeks ago. The car that had a tire break and smashed over the lamppost. Explains the car and lamppost, but why are they still here? And what's with all this other junk? City trash takeawayers are all contractors now who wanted to pay for it. Nobody. So car waits there. People put junk there because that's the place where junk is. huge pile of junk, a broken down car. Huh. Well, sure, but the traffic isn't bad right now, and hey, it's not a problem. Gabby starts picking up junk and stacking it out of the way, clearing a path through the middle of the pile. Thanks, Gabby, but that's not really heave-ha! With a mighty shove, Gabby knocks the wrecked car over on its side and wrestles it into a parking spot. Wow. Gabby sure showed the car where a car goes. Phew! Gabby's muscle increased by 1. Yeah! If this antiques thing doesn't work out, you could get a job threatening to park people's cars for them. Continue on your way. Cool. This is the Star Wars part again. Again. 82. Found something interesting. The cover story for a date that is sinking of the Porquad, a whaling vessel that operated off the coast of Ocean City. The Pequod. It's Moby Dick. The story says the wreck had only one survivor, Captain August Dirch. Despite his best efforts to go down with the ship, he was rescued and transported to shore by a friendly otter. How simultaneously tragic and adorable. Alright, what is my stats right now? And I could go ahead and buy new eyesight. But I also like the idea of getting better magical weapon attacks. I like this one. Beer buzz covered with scabs, warm hands, angry. Okay. I do want to get this plus 5 XP from fights. I also like this. Where's the XP regeneration come from, though? That might be super useful. Alright. Plus 2 to magical weapon attack. Is that better than what I've got? Plus 1 mysticality, plus 5 max HP. Ooh, that is very good. The Uncursed Fedora is really good. Murray's Antiques. Alright, what can I buy from you? Stench armor. Item drops. Physical armor. That's not bad. Deals 3 physical damage and reduce Moxie by 3. I do like smelling salts also. So the questionable grenades, yeah, they were free, but they might blow up in my face. Let's buy the skill. I think skills are always a good thing to buy. Oh, okay. There are some notes scrawled in the margin by the former owner of the book. They're messy, but you could read them if you put in some effort. If you do, Parmesan Missile will deal 2 additional damage. Oh, cool. Okay. So I need to save some money or some XP so that I can increase these books. 5 mysticality. Okay. Okay. So I should have these combat abilities now. There we go. Stench damage, 3, and reduce Moxie by 3. Alright. Let's see what happens. Yep. Alright, the fridge factory. Let's go. Well, actually, no. We'll go back to Dirch's house. Because I suspect that we'll be able to do some stuff. Let's see.
Hi, hello.
Hi, what's up?
Are you intruding on the territory of the Glockens Inn?
I am. Am I? I don't know what a Glocken is.
We are Glockens. We are the toughest all street gangs in Ocean City. What think you about it?
Let's see. 2 goblins wearing shorts and suspenders and carrying, you know those things. You know those things, those marching band things? They're like an upright harp, except instead of strings, they have metal xylophone bars. Those things. Anyway, those goblins are carrying those and they interrupt you. Let's see. I don't feel particularly threatened. Let's see. What?
Is that totally incorrect?
I like your xylophones, though.
What xylophones? These are Glockenspiels. That we have.
Oh, Glockens. I get it now.
It's the outrage of you. I think we shall have to mugging you do.
We shall fight them.
The Glockenspiel, we preyed upon the Glockenspiel.
Wow. He's gonna murder Merlin. That's not very nice. Oh, he's got 7 Moxie. And we can hurt his Moxie. Alright, let's do that. I have 2 AP, so I'm gonna start with reducing your everything, so you don't kill my bird. And now I shall reduce you some more, so you don't kill my bird. And this has replaced my rock. That's funny. So my rock was my spell. And now I will risk throwing this at you. Yes! Get blowed up. That quest is complete. And now I will burn you. 4 physical damage. Or I could have you heal everyone. Do that. Ow. And I get HP regen, which is so good. Okay, so that attack will end my turn. So I'm going to target you with the Moxie Dropper. And I will target you with a Bonkin. As for you, I shall target you with Punch. Hiya! You have no Moxie left. And burn. And punch. I've gotten my skills up now. Okay. Glocken Mallet Ball. A Bricken Glocks, so new shoes. And 5 XP. That'll teach those goblins to do whatever they thought they were doing. So, improves the sound of your footsteps. Okay. I'm selling fine leather jackets, census superior. I want to ask about the pork wad.
Alright, you better come in.
Barnacle Face, 5th Sailor. Less Handsome Jeff. Handsome Jeff. Peg Leg Johnny. Let's see, Old Graybeard Man is a sea captain's hat, is glaring at you suspiciously. Talk to him.
What do you want? Well, I am from the Ocean City Watchful Eye. You know the newspaper. Don't trust newspapers, nor newspaper reporters neither. Well, nor otters. Fortunately, I'm one of those. I'm only one of those three things. Can I ask you about the pork wad? Ain't nothing to say. Storm blew up unexpected. We hit a funny rock. All hands lost. That was a decade ago. Why you bothering me now? Well, it's a slow news day. Let's see. What was funny about the rock? You see their 30-foot black basalt obelisk sticking straight out of the ocean? Can't say that I have. Me neither. And I'd been sailing that route for years. So I guess when you say funny, you mean it that you didn't mean it as in haha. What's with the rocks in the front yard? I ain't know nothing about those except for the date marker I put. Did they just come with the house? New one pops up every once in a while. That's got to do with anything. Oh, nothing, I guess. How many men were in your crew? There's Peg Leg, Handsome Jeff, Less Handsome Jeff, and Old Barnacle Face. He looks askance at the rows of urns. And, the other one. It's a 5. What's the fifth sailor's name? I ain't recall. He was new, just signed on afore the last voyage. Didn't talk much. Air fella, to be honest. Eerie fella, to be honest. Eerie? Spooky. And that's all I gotta say about him. You have lots of urns. Crew's bodies washed ashore after time. Didn't figure they'd want a sea burial after what happened, so I had them cremated. Well, except? Fifth fella weren't never found. I ain't recall how that urn got there. He was a member of the crew, right and proper though, so he's got as much a right to be here as any of them. Did you ever visit the little cathedral? Sure. Used to go and pay my respects once in a while, back before my knee started acting up. Got plenty of urns to talk to right there, though. You talk to the urns? Yep, we shoot the breeze, relive old glories and such. You say that like they talk back. They do. Now I can see from your face you don't believe me. So you can ask them yourself, landlubber. I guess I'll have a chat with your urns then. Fine. If you got any more questions for me, you ask them now. I'm tired of all this chit-chat. I'm done asking questions, thanks. Peg Leg Johnny. The urn doesn't respond. Anybody there? Imitates the captain's voice. You look around and make sure the captain is asleep, then mutter gruffly to the urn. Yar there, Johnny. You can speak freely now. Sailor, I got rid of that no-good landlubber. A muffled, youthful-sounding voice replies, Yar, Captain. What they want anyhow? Bar nothing of import. Your basic landlubber prattle, trying to sell a newspaper and like. That pay it no mind. Aye, Captain. So how are things? Oh, no problems, Captain. Everything's shipshape, haha. Haha. Always happy to crew the sea biscuit with you, though. Sure, let's reminisce about old times. Great, I love hearing your stories of nautical adventure. Oh, instead of that, why don't you tell me how you got the name Peg Leg Johnny? Well, it's because my leg, right? Got a peg leg. Sure. How'd you get it? I got it because I lost the original leg. I assume so, yeah, but how? Well, wait, weren't you there when it happened? Time for my nap. Talk to you later. Handsome Jeff. How we be doing there, Handsome Jeff? Smooth sailing, Captain. You feel like talking over old times? Sure, yar, why not? Right then, which particular yarn from your past have you got on your mind? Oh, actually, let's talk about you. Me? That fella next to you is less Handsome Jeff, eh? So this is judgmental of your relative. Appearance literal, or is this more of an ironic reversal sort of deal, yar? Well, you never... Wait a minute, don't you remember that we actually look like? Oh, yes, of course I do. Gotta go, bye. The plaque above the urn says Less Handsome Jeff. Anything on your mind, Captain? Well, like what? I don't know, just if you wanted to wax nostalgic about old times or anything. All right. Right, so, yar, huh? Oh, right, those old times, right? Sure, right you are, Captain. Those old times we had together. Yar, we sure did, many of them. I'm glad we had this talk. Aye, Captain, nary a cloud in the sky. Good, great. Are you in a chatting mood? Sure, yar. Well now, Captain. Me a man of few words and all. Happy to listen, though. Right, well actually I was wondering about your name there, Yar. Barnacle Face? What about it? Well, I was wondering why. I mean, of course I know why, but if you had any insight into... I mean, you never actually said that it was your... That is, you never asked before, so, I'd have thought you already... Right, yeah, obviously, I already... Anyway, if you're not comfortable discussing it, that's fine. Okay, yeah, good. Yar. Yar. Sailor, how goes it? I'd ask what's new, but, you're not talkative one, are you, matey? I suppose you never were, come to that. I could use some smokes, Captain. What? Smokes? As in cigarettes? Aye. Oh, I can buy some. Why does an Aaron want cigarettes? Alright then. Just leave them on the table like usual, please. There's an old tarnished silver tray on top, but it's empty. Oh, saltwater fish it. This guy's really committed to his whole deal. Root beer taffy. Oh, saltwater taffy. If Dirch's career has been more successful, this would have been a Commodore's commode. It's a shelf full of nautical non-fiction. You are not interested in it. A fishing rod is caked in salt. Either it has been cleaned in a long time or its captain uses it to catch horses. Take it. You got an item. Salty fishing rod. The captain shrieks, "Horse!" in his sleep. Cot smells like fitful old man sleep. An elderly gray cat nervously washes itself in the corner. Try to pet it. The cat shies away from your touch. You notice he's wearing a collar that says Ishmael. Ishmael shies away from you. He must be nervous about the overall state of the affairs in this house. The nightstand looks like it was dredged up from an old shipwreck. There's blubber lamp on top. Examine the lamp. Simple device. A glass vessel filled with whale blubber with a wick stuck in it. Blubber lamp. Really rolls off the tongue, though. But just a really delightful phrase. Blubber lamp. Great. Just great. Say it again. Blubber lamp. Delightful. Say it again. Wonderful. Incredible. Blubber lamp. Blubber lamp. Friendly neighborhood blubber lamp. Spin a lamp on a blubber. Alright. You're no fun. We got work to do. Alright, fine. Maybe we need to fix things around the house. Batten them hatches, boys, and snores. Alright. So we need to go buy stuff, but before we can buy stuff, we need to go to the boardwalk and show them our hats. You see some sap oozing from the wound of the ocean's tree, impenetrable shellac. Cool. It's defense. All right. Oh, let me see that hat you're wearing. What's that? An uncursed fedora? Perfect. I love it. Here's your meat, baby. Spend it in a good place and come back soon, okay? Okay. And... chef's hat. Welcome back. Let me see what the hat you're wearing. What is that? Chef's hat? Perfect. I love it. Here's your meat, baby. Spend it in a good health and come back soon, okay? All right, there we go. And now we'll go to Plunkett. Whoop, I missed what happened there. Hello, grenade project coming. I threw all 6 of them. 2 of them blew up in my face. 2 out of 6 isn't too bad. I think I can still sell them. In exchange for your research, I'll give you a discount from now on. How much for a discount? 200 meat in total savings across all future purchases. Here you go. This seems less like a discount and more like a flat reward. I just don't like doing arithmetic. That's awesome. Gain 10 XP. See what's for sale. Okay. So dubious grenades have a 1/3 chance of blowing up. And surplus grenades will just work every time. Let's see. I got 2 of them now. Okay. Um. Let's see what this is about. Oh, you know what? I should buy this. Oh, wow. Yeah, I forgot I've got 200 meat. There we go. I can at least wear those and go get my, I can at least wear those and go get some, more money. Goodness. And I'm out of money. Hold on. Let's see. 2 stench armor. Oh, uncursed fedora. Let's wear that. Salty fishing rod. Deals your muscle +3. Wow. Mysticality +2. Muscle, mysticality. Let's switch into the trench spork. Muscle, moxie. Mysticality +1. And then what's the other stuff we can wear? The haunted duck call goes in the offhand. 20% item drops, 1 hot armor. I think this is better. More likely to encounter traveling salesmen. Cool. 2 sleeves or 1 physical. Most things are physical, so let's do that. I like this. Turt the turtle. Turt the turtle. Aloha turt. Turt the turtle. Turt. Say there, would you like to purchase a set of encyclopedias? No. I thought you might say that. Understandable. What if I told you this was no ordinary encyclopedia? Do you think that's something that's something you're likely to tell me? No, so likely as to be certain. Step a little closer, would you? You would. Take a step towards him. He opens his trench coat to reveal a set of dog-eared paperback books. This is no collection of boring facts. This is an encyclopedia of blue humor. A multi-volume collection of the lewd, lascivious, and lewd and lascivious. A trove of truly tasteless treasure. It's a set of books on dirty jokes. Precisely. It is yours for the obscenely low price of 200 meat. Let's see. Surely shocking jokes. This item will grant an upgradable sleaze armor perk. Okay. But unfortunately, no thanks. Can't afford it. See, you want the book. You just don't want all these people seeing you buy it. Sweeps his arm around, gesturing at anybody. What all people? I just don't want it. I'll find you later, somewhere more private. Slowly back away from him. I need to go find that guy later. Alright. Alright, Cold War's helmet. Cold War's gas mask. I've worn all of these, so I'll put this back on. Did show this one, right? Okay, uncursed fedora. Increases your magical by 1. Oh, so there's food, and then there's magic. Cool. Let's see, pretty good at making bread. So I'll eat this and get increased mysticality. Or muscle, sorry. Doughboy. Bravoissimo. Increases mysticality. Drops of mercury. This means I can read the book. What is this? Cool, okay. I can read this. Study them. Advanced handgunnery. You commit the techniques to memory, then practice them by shooting the book to pieces with the nearest convenient handgun. Alright. Not gonna let you start smoking. Fine. Alright. So now we can go back to Dirch's house and give the cigarettes to the urn. Hands in the air, bucko. Now you're on Tin Lizzie's turf, and this is a stick-up. You turn to see a woman in an oil-stained coveralls pointing a gun-like tool in your direction. What the? Is that a caulking gun? Stick-up isn't exactly such a literal phrase. Actually, it's a grease gun, so I guess it's more like a slick-up. Gross. Everybody's a critic. Give me your wallet. Huh. Whirling wrench. Ganathan the whirling wrench. It will hurl itself at a random member of your party for 1 to 3 physical damage. 9 sleaze damage. Oh my goodness. And you. She's gonna do 9 sleaze damage as well. Oh, wow. Alright. So we're gonna do this to you. -3 to all stats, so now she'll do 6 sleaze. You're still planning to do 9. Can I do it again? Yes, I can. So you're also doing 6. So now we'll Parmesan you again. Oh, this will be enough to kill you. Ow. Ow. Punch. Yay, Mr. Turtle. So now we will sleaze. And fork. Ow. Punch. All right. Stench damage. Get dead. Tin Lizzie's grease gun. Keeping both your pride and your wallet intact. And grease-free. Alright, so we got a new Moxie weapon. Put the cigarettes on the tray. Arr, matey, your smokes be upon the table as you wanted. Appreciated, Captain. Then you hide behind the captain, who is snoring in the chair. After a time, the bookcase slides aside, and an unshaven, shifty-looking guy pokes his head out and glances around surreptitiously. Then he tiptoes over to the table, picks up the pack of cigarettes, and returns to the secret door. The bookcase slides shut behind him. How goes it, sailor? Yar. Go and find Captain. Thank you for the smokes. Sure thing. Let's see. It's the shelf that guy came out from behind of. Or rather, the shelf out of which from behind the guy, of which came as that guy. Alright. You try to push the bookshelf aside, but it's locked in place. There must be a catch. I mean, literally. Practical secret doors for the home handyman. Tilt the book forward and nothing happens, so you pull the book all the way off the shelf and nothing happens. So you flip the book open and start rifling through the pages till you find one with the page corner turned down. A diagram of the page shows the 3 most common unobtrusive lock mechanisms of the bookshelf-based secret doors. And on closer inspection, this bookshelf is using the second one. You can now open the secret door whenever you're ready. Alright. Captain Dirch's house secret room. Respectful salute to all these dead soldiers. And maybe this guy thinks it's treasure, but it sure looks like trash to you. What are you doing? Were you seriously about to ask me what I'm doing here? Yeah, even as I was saying it, it sounded stupid. How did you find me? I hid and watched when you came out for your smokes. Oh, that was, you, huh? I thought the captain voice didn't sound quite right. Well, it's basically just what it looks like. It looks like you're hiding in this old man's house to rob him while he sleeps. In that case, it's not at all what it looks like. I'm listening. I'll admit, at first I'm planning on robbing him. I figured an old sea captain must have a secret treasure, right? He wasn't a pirate? No, it turned out he was just a lonely old man with nobody to talk to. Well, except his old sailing buddies, so I started hanging out back here and chatting with him through the wall. He didn't find it strange? He was a little spooked at first, but once I'd gotten a handle on how the different voices should sound and learned enough to keep up with the anecdotes, he relaxed. It's nice to have someone to talk to, even if the situation is kind of weird, right? So that's all. You just do this because you feel sorry for him. Well, yeah, I won't pretend I don't like having somewhere to stay rent-free, and his pension from the shipping company is pretty good, and his short-term memory is kind of bad, so he doesn't pay much attention to the fact that he's buying food for 2 people. He's a good guy, and it's an easy life. Don't screw it up for us, okay? Wait, what is it to you, anyway? I'm here about the stolen urn. Oh yeah, that was probably a mistake. He mentioned the 5th sailor a few times, so I thought he might like to have the whole crew together, you know? So I lifted a random urn from the little cathedral to fill the spot. Seems like a good idea at the time. The vicar needs it back. Okay, it'll be weird if it just vanishes, though. Can you swap it for another one? The captain doesn't open them, so he won't notice if there's no ashes in it. Fine, I'll see what I can do. Alright, now we can go back and get another urn. Saint Polycarp. Operator, get my worthless son on the line. Mister, I'm not a payphone. Well, that's as the last payphone said. I'm not buying it. Let me talk to the Flurschlugener son. To my Flurschlugener son. I said, bzz, bzz, bzz. I'm sorry, sir, the line is busy. Please try again later. Probably gabbing this whole floozy girlfriend. With one of his floozy girlfriends. Shuffles away angrily. You gain 4 meat. Meat stash 4. Oh yeah, we got that. We got a burial urn. Have you found our missing ashes yet? Please hurry, the bishop will be here in a minute. Alright, trade the urns. Excuse me there, my good chap. Might you have a match on your person? I do not. Well, then that just won't do. What if you should have cause to set something alight in the future? Here, take one of mine. The man tips his hat to you and scurries off before you can thank him. Cool. Free item. Replace yours. He glanced over to make sure the Captain Dirch is sleeping and deftly swapped the urns. All done. You see some super hardened sap oozing out of a wound to the tree. You got impenetrable shellac. I'll take it. I did, here you go. Wonderful, I'll get this polished and reinstalled right away. Blessings upon you, my child. In fact, let me make that blessing literal. I have some holy water of St. Polycarp here somewhere. Oh, here we go. Takes a little bottle of water and splashes some on your forehead. You got St. Polycarp's forehead. Thanks. Say, whose ashes are in the urn anyway? Unfortunately, we don't know his name, but he was a sailor who washed ashore near here after a shipwreck. Some of the locals took him in, but he didn't survive the night. Poor fellow. He was interred here as an act of charity. Was that about 50 years ago, give or take? Oh no, it was more like 300 years ago. Huh. Interesting. It's a relieved look. It's a relieved looking vicar. Thanks again for your help. Fancy pedestal. Talk to the urn. Guess I shouldn't mess around. Flurmpton Bailey. Oh, light it. Hopefully this doesn't preclude you cursing the darkness later if you feel like it. Gain 3 XP. I'll take those 3 XP. 38 unspent XP. Let's go ahead and increase the item and meat drops. And the next thing we'll do is we'll get bewitching. Anywho, I think that I am about bushed. So for right now, I'm going to call it. Thank you all so very much for watching. I do hope you had a lovely time. Please leave me a like, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz, because I love to hear from you. And, yeah, fun game. I like it. We're going to have all kinds of wonderful times in this game. Shadows over Loathing is good. Good stuff. Anywho, I shall see you in the not too distant future. I know you're going to miss me, but try not to miss me too much, okay? Bye.